Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Isnanda Nuriskasari. I'm a lecturer from Polytechnic Negeri Jakarta, and I want to present our research about prototype of peat water power plant with Volta cell principle as alternative electricity. My team is Muhammad Tendino Ramadan, Isnanda Nuriskasari, Herninda Zahrani Al-Ghifari, and Putri Nur Aisyah. We are come from Engineering Program Energy Conversion, Mechanical Engineering Department, Polytechnic Negeri Jakarta. So, electrical energy is a very basic need for economic growth and people welfare. However, the supply and distribution is limited. Therefore, this study aims to utilize the abundant natural resource in the area to be used as an energy source to produce electrical energy. The electrochemical method, by applying the principle of the voltaic cell, flowing peat water with zinc sulfur or aluminum sulfur electrodes will produce a redox reaction that will produce electrical energy in prototype. So, we use water from Kalimantan. So, Kalimantan has a big potential of energy source from the environment. The outline of presentation, introduction, literature review, research method, result and discussion, and conclusion. Yeah. The introduction. Electrical is a very basic need for modern life now. But the reality, the supply and distribution of electrical energy is still limited, especially in rural areas. We study at literature review, Fahmi et al. The peat soils can absorb and save water up to 13 times that of the weight. Suherman and Suwamijaya, density high color of the peat water, degree of high acidity and concentration of suspended particles and ion flow. And Adam et al. Study about the brownish red color on the peat water is caused due to the content of metal ions such as ions of iron 2 high in peat water. So because of peat water contain ions of iron, peat water can be electrolyte in the voltaic cell. So we need electrolyte to produce electrical energy. So we change chemical reaction to get electrical energy. And Muhammad Tendino Ramadan have studied about testing the level acidity of peat water. The principle of this prototype is using what? Redox reaction in voltaic cells to generate electricity needs of the electrode and the electrolyte. We use peat water as an electrolyte and zinc sulfur and aluminum sulfur as electrode. The literature review before this study we was conducted on the effect of peat water condition, namely flowing peat water and stagnant peat water. But in the first experiment, we only using stagnant peat water on a prototype of peat water power plant that use scrap metal, zinc tufrum, and aluminum tufrum, which produce a voltage of 13.4 volt and 7.86 volt respectively. So, in this study, experiment was carried out using flowing peat water with acidity 4.1 on the prototype of peat water power plant using the ratio of the new metal zinc tufrum and aluminum tufrum. We study of the influence of the size electrode with the variation size electrode. And in this study, we study of the influence of the volume electrolyte peat water with variation volume. Our method is level acidity flowing peat water, and then we study about influence of the volume of peat water, influence of the size of the electrode, and comparison of the types of electrodes on the prototype. Analysis of flowing peat water. The acidity is 4.1 and the color of reddish brown. So, the result about influence of the size electrode, it can be seen that the increase in the size of the electrode will increase the voltage of the electricity generated. The larger surface area are deliver more current and also has significant effect to the capacity of the electrochemical battery. The influence of the volume of flowing peat water, it can be seen. The increase in the volume of flowing peat water will increase the voltage of electricity generated. Yeah. The voltage rise is not that great. This is because the electric voltage theory is not too effective by concentration. The amount of concentration given, yeah, only makes an electrolyte solution become saturated, but the concentration value can affect the electric current. And the result of testing the prototype of power plant peat water, it can be seen that the value of the voltage of electricity generated by type of electrode zinc tufrum is 2 times greater than the voltage of the electricity generated by the electrode types aluminum tufrum. If the review based on the value of the reduction potential of the metal on the voltaic series, aluminum has a value of reduction potential is lower than zinc. So the pair of electrode aluminum tufrum generate electrical is high if compared with the pair of zinc tufrum because of the potential difference of the aluminum tufrum is large compared with the potential difference of zinc tufrum. However, the result of the study showed that the cathode and anode is best zinc tufrum. This is because the anode zinc electrode with the content of zinc is higher than aluminum, thus producing the output voltage is greater than aluminum. So, this is the specification of prototype of peat water power plant. We can get 11.6 volt and 0.955 milliampere with the flowing peat water, and the size of electrode it can be seen at the presentation. The conclusion is flowing peat water has a high level of acidity in 4.1, and the prototype power plant peat water using zinc chufrum has better performance in generating electrical energy than prototype that use electrode of aluminum chufrum. The prototype power plant peat water can be used as an alternative renewable energy. And suggestion: research is needed in order to improve the voltage and current that is produced. The research focused on the variable of the test, the level of acidity of the peat water, the distance between the cell electrode, and other variables that affect the performance of power plant of peat water. So, this is our